Hello everyone, I am the host of the YouTube channel Wang Yibo Ing Sub. Nice to meet you again. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the hottest news of the day. And here's today's news. This is Hip Hop for Captain Wang Yibo. How to make the comments are precise and in place. There is something to say. Win/Ziyi. At the beginning of last year, I was because Wang Yibo chased This Is Street Dance 3. What a pleasant surprise. It feels like a treasure variety show has been dug. From the first season to the fourth season of The Street, the dub score of each season is above 8 points. Almost all are rated about 4 stars. Why is it so strong? Perhaps it lies in the fact that the captains themselves are strong and do not take the lead. The home court is still reserved for street dance champions from all over the world in various fields. And among them, every battle's performance, Chi-Woo is good or bad, the permutation and combination of the factory area, as well as the team leader's knowledge and responsibilities and wonderful comments, it becomes an indispensable highlight. It should be said that each captain has his own style. Han Gang is the big brother, and he knows the routines of the street, whether it is robbing people, whether it was comments or battle, he did not hesitate. Lu Shenhua is a bit silly. Not only did the blind box selection in the first round use the captain's privileges, the subsequent team formation, he lost again in the little black room, which was a bit funny. Zhang Yixing's absolute tries this time, but always humble. Every time I performed well, the audience was amazed, and he would say, I jumped wrong. As for Wang Yibo, he is less talkative, but every time he comments, he hits the point. He also knows dancers best, knows how to arrange troops, and even uses the show as a stage for learning new skills. Today we will focus on Wang Yibo's performance. 1. Wang Yibo, the first captain to join the official announcement, and Hip Hop achieved mutual achievement. On the afternoon of June 9, 2021, Wang Yibo officially announced to join this. It's Hip Hop 4. As the first officially announced team leader, I believe it is the program team's trust in his strength and traffic. After all, he also participated in this. It's Hip Hop 3, also brought out a champion student, B-boy floor dancer Yang Kai. And during the recording of the show, Wang Yibo's personal followers increased by 1 million, which also brought a lot of traffic to the show. It can be said that this street and Wang Yibo have achieved each other. It was also the beginning of Wang Yibo's transformation. And as early as May 27, Wang Yibo, after Zhang Yixing, became the China's top dancers promotion ambassador of the Chinese Dancers Association. In fact, Wang Yibo's return is expected. On the one hand, he really loves the sport of street dancing. On the other hand, this is also the only way for him to transform. After all, before the drama Chen Qingling went out of the circle, he is just a host of Everyday Upward. In the show, he spoke very little and hardly showed his face. Now happens to be undergoing rectification in the entertainment industry. Strictly investigate artists who do not have a host card and appear in variety shows as a host. Rather than let him be in entertainment variety shows as a resident guest, it's better to let him shine in his field of expertise. To be honest, what he said in the first issue of This Is Street Dance, more than what he said in the 10th episode of Everyday Upward. After all, compared to Wang Han and the Zhang Wei, Wang Yibo, in terms of throwing stocks and cross fields, they must be stronger. But in terms of his professional field of dancing, then he was eloquent, and his comments hit the key points again and again. He can make everyone who has worked with him, they are full of praise, which is really rare. The backbone of Everyday Upward, Wang Yibo's eldest brother, Wang Han. It means I want to take care of Wang Yibo from the bottom of my heart, beyond like and love. Every year for Wang Han's birthday, Wang Yibo I can't move. Every time I have to record a video to send blessings, you can even hear that the masked man's voice is Wang Han in 1 second. It can be seen that the two people's feelings are deep. And last time Hanantar and Shilrain, Han Hong and Wang Yibo went to support together. Of course, this matter will have other negative effects in the follow-up, so I won't talk about it for the time being. But Han Hong himself also publicly stated, I arrived in the middle of the night. I took the car back and forth for 11 hours and got up to work after only 5 hours of sleep. It takes sincerity and dedication to do public welfare, and Wang Yibo is worthy of everyone's love. Chen Xiao, who worked with Wang Yibo and Bing Yuo, Huang Xuan, who worked with Wang Yibo and went from Luoyang, they all praised Wang Yibo's professional attitude. It's really rare to behave like this. 2. In This Is Hip Hop, Wang Yibo is not afraid of offending people. He is absolutely admired. Among the dancers on this street, who is Wang Yibo's favorite? Bubu is none other than. This player from France is the god of war of French hip-hop. Every time I see Bobo dancing, I am curious. Why does his limb seem to be disassembled and assembled at will? His wave has its own style. The knees movement style is also like flowing water, very slippery and comfortable. Wang Yibo's liking for him is evident from the third season. Not only when rehearsing in private, he asked Bubu many times to learn how to slide his knees. In the Boob finals, he sat directly on Wang Yibo's lap during the dance. The interaction between the two can be called sympathy. In this season, besides Boob, Wang Yibo also likes Yiyan, the classic bunny head. Listening to songs, playing rhythm and selecting songs is impressive. When Yiyan made a mistake in judgment, he wanted to rush to hug him. When choosing a song that didn't suit him, he stepped back and refused Yiyan to choose himself. This should be public preference and cheating. Later, when he was still on the street 2v2, he chose to combine with Yiyan. Yiyan's dream of playing against the Gogo brothers has been fulfilled again. Regardless of whether he will win or not. It can be said that Wang Yibo's overall selection style is very clear and unconcealed. One is Mu Chang. He will come to the top in their respective fields. The second is to choose people according to the style he is good at. He is better at boping, shock dance, like breaking, floor dance. His team is full of people of the style. The third is to remember the style of each dancer and team up according to the dance style you want to present. Other groups will choose a choreographer, because this street is like this. Must go through several rounds of chi dance, big waves washing the sand. Finally, I had a chance to go to the 1v1 battle. If there is no choreographer, it is easy to have uneven dance. The dance is not beautiful enough, no other team can tell the story. These problems were particularly obvious in Season 3. In a wave of King Bombing Team, a group of boys danced together. Obviously they are all strong, but they have no sense of beauty, and several great gods have been eliminated. But this season, Wang Yibo's team still has no choreographer. Only the dancer he likes, and he choreographs himself. 3. Wang Yibo is observant and understands every player in depth, and his comments are sharp and not playing haha. This season, one detail is particularly interesting. Before a dancer came on stage to perform, Wang Yibo actually observed first. He actually bought shoes he didn't buy. It can be said that the focus of attention is absolutely different. And every time he commented, he noticed the small designs of the dancers. For example, ponytail, or some cleverly arranged big move. This was especially evident in the third season. This also determines that when Wang Yibo commented, it was not only very good, great, this kind of big and general words, he will always start from the stuck, design, completion of the action and other aspects are evaluated. And he never hesitated when he needed a bright attitude. He thinks who performs better, he chooses directly. He even pointed out the deficiencies of the other team on the spot to show his attitude. The most amazing thing is the latest issue, and he can even look at the final overall performance, judging which dance is of his style. It can be seen how carefully he looked at it. After Yang Wentao's group dance, Captain Lu Shenhua expressed his surprise and wanted to know the convenience is the choreographer. When it was Wang Yibo's turn to comment, he answered directly. Every dancer should have participated in the choreography. Then he segmented the whole dance and clearly pointed out the part of Chunlin, the part of Yang Wentao, the part of Mr. Wentao Kawashima, and so on. It should be said that this is his understanding of each dance style. It's also his understanding of dancers, and that's why he can always say what the other party wants to hear when choosing people in the little black room. This section of Wang Yibo's godly comment is very surprising. First, it shows that he is serious, and second, it shows that he is really learning. For example, after Li Chunlin did a gentleman dance in Season 3, Wang Yibo learned it. In the subsequent stage performances, he also came for such a period of time, which caused many people to have nosebleeds. In front of so many great gods in the hip-hop field, he has something to say. Don't think of yourself as the captain and judge, more often like a student and audience, or a small fan. He appreciates the dance seriously and meticulously, and draws the essence of what he wants from it. I have to say that he is really shining while dancing. Conclusion. In This Is Hip-Hop, Wang Yibo's biggest highlight is actually his comment. Let us laymen begin to understand some furs. It's not just that it's fried, it looks good. And you will understand what is meant by a clean card point and a good degree of completion. Professional words such as small design and so on. At the same time, we will also find that it is not only with mud, or an elusive attitude is a perfect match. Point out mistakes objectively and fairly, express preferences. It is also a kind of respect for dancers. Are you chasing? I am C. Welcome to follow.